Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Vishnu Hare Hare Krishna Vishnu Hare Hare.
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण everyone. So today is 7th of March and it is Falguna Masa or Govinda Masa, Krishna Paksham and Dwadasi Tithi. So today is the break the fast for Ekadasi between 6:31 and 10:18. And also there are different timings for different parts of the country, but we follow the ISKCON calendar as it is 6:31 to 10:18. And also there is one more event, so that is disappearance day of Sri Ishwarapuri, whom Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very blissfully accepted as his spiritual master. So there are a few lines from the Chaitanya Charitamrita. So the seed of devotional service next fructified in the form of Sri Ishwarapuri. And then the gardener himself, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, became the main trunk of the tree of devotional service. Sri Ishwarapuri was a resident of Kumarhatta, where there is now a railroad station known as Kumarhatta. Nearby, there is another station named Sahara, which belongs to the Eastern Railway. This railway runs from eastern section of Calcutta. So Yeshwarapuri appeared in a Brahmana family and was the most beloved disciple of Sri Madhavendra Puri. And in the last portion of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antilila, it is stated, Yeshwarapuri Gosani Kare Sripada Sevana Swahaste Karena Mala Mutradi Marjana. निरंतर कृष्ण नाम कराय स्मरण कृष्ण नाम कृष्ण लीला सुनाय अनुक्षण तुष्टहना पुरी तान तांड्रे कैल आलिंगन वर दिला कृष्णे तोमारा हवका प्रेम धन. At the last stage of his life, Sri Madhavendra Puri became an invalid and was completely unable to move. And Ishwarapuri so completely engaged himself in his service that he personally cleansed up his stool and urine, always chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and reminding Sri Madhavendra Puri about the pastimes of Lord Krishna in the past stage of his life. Ishwari Puri gave the best service among his disciples. Thus, Madhavendra Puri, being very pleased with him, blessed him, saying, My dear boy, I can only pray to Krishna that he will be pleased with you. Thus, Ishwar Puri, by the grace of his spiritual master, Sri Madhavendra Puri, became a great devotee in the ocean of love of Godhead. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti states in his Guru Vastaka prayer, Yasya prasadat bhagat prasado yasya prasadan nagati putopi. By the mercy of the spiritual master, one is blessed by the mercy of Krishna. Without the grace of the spiritual master, one cannot make any advancement. It is by the mercy of the spiritual master that one becomes perfect, as vividly exemplified here. A Vaishnava is always protected by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But if he appears to be an invalid, this gives a chance to his disciples to serve him. Ishwari Puri pleased his spiritual master by service, and by the blessings of his spiritual master, he became such a great personality that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted him as his spiritual master. Srila Ishwari Puri was the spiritual master of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but before initiating Lord Chaitanya, he went to Navadvipa and lived for a few months in the house of Gopinatha Acharya. At that time, Lord Chaitanya became acquainted with him And it is understood that he served Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by reciting his book Krishna Lilamrita. This is explained in the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Chaitanya Bhagavata Adi Kanda chapter 11. So to teach others by example how to be a faithful disciple of one's spiritual master, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, visited the birthplace of Ishwarpuri at Kumarhatta and collected some earth from his birth site. This he kept very carefully, and he used to eat a small portion of it daily. This is stated in the Chaitanya Bhagavata Adikanda, chapter 17. It has now become customary for devotees following the example of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to go there and collect some earth from that place. So that is a few pastimes of Ishwaripuri. There is further, and I shall share it in the group. So we shall move into Srimad Bhagavatam for now. ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय Hare Krishna. So in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Sukadeva Goswami is explaining about the Vishwarupa form of the Lord. So yesterday he was explaining about his different parts, like upper lip is his modesty, and the lower lip is his the hankering, and dharma is his breast, adharma is his back, and also his Brahma is his genital, and Mitra and Varuna are his testicles, and all the oceans are his kukshi, and also all these mountains, the series of all the mountains, they are like a bones of the Lord. Likewise, he is explaining to Parikshit Maharaj, and today further he is mentioning few more um, creations of the universe, what are different parts of the Virat Rupa. So today he says all the rivers, they are just like a veins of the Lord, and all the trees on the planet, they are just like a uh, hair on the body of the Virat Rupa. And all this wind, blowing wind, it is the breathing of the Lord. And also the time which is past, present, and future, which is moving, and all the activities are going. Uh, all the three material modes of nature, and all these activities are Virat Rupa's activities. All the karma, they are the part of the activities of the Virat Rupa. So likewise, Sukadeva Goswami is further saying. So we are in the second canto, chapter 1, verse number 33. नद्योऽस्य नाड्यः अततनुरुहानि महीरुहा विश्वतनुनृपेन्द्र अनन्तवीर्यः सुस्थितं मातरिष्वा गतिर्वयः कर्मगुणप्रवाहः नद्योऽस्य नाड्यः अततनुरुहानि नद्योऽस्य नद्योऽस्य नाड्योः, that is the all the rivers, all the nadis or the nadyas of the veins, nadyaha of the Virat Rupa. Ata, after that, tanuruhani, and all the hairs of the body, tanuruhani, they are mahiruha, they are the mahiruha. What are the mahiruha? Is the plants and the trees. They are the hair on the body. Mahiruha Vishwatanoho Nrupendra, and these are the universal form of the body of the Lord. O King, O Parikshit Maharaj, Anantaviriha Swasitam Matarishva, and Anantaviriha, and of the omnipotent Lord's breathing, Anantaviriha Swasitam, that is the breathing of Virat Rupa is Matarishva, it is the blowing wind, Matarishva. And Gatirvayaha Karma Guna Pravahaha, And gatirvayaha, whatever the time movement, so gatihi, which is moving time, vayaha, and all the passing ages, karma guna pravahaha, they are the activities uh, and reactions of the three material modes of the nature, guna pravahaha. These are the activities of the Lord. Gatirvayaha karma guna pravahaha. So these are here, Virat Rupa has got his activities, that is the passing of the ages and all the interactions of the three material modes of nature. And he also breathes, that is the wind. Because he is breathing, all other living entities are breathing. So we are all part of the Virat Rupa. And all these rivers, they are the winds, and all the trees, everything on the planet, they are the hair and the body of the Virat form. Likewise, Sukadeva Goswami saying, Nadyo asya nadhyo ata tanuruhani mahiruha vishwa tanurupendra anantavirya susitam matarishva gatirvayah karma guna pravahaha. So translation for this verse, O king, the rivers are the veins of the gigantic body, the trees are the hairs of his body, and omnipotent air is his breath. The passing ages are his movements, and his activities are the reactions of the three modes of material nature. And purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So can I request any unallocated devotees to read the purport?
Krishna Prabhuji, can I read?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The personality of Godhead is not a dead stone, nor is he inactive, as is poorly thought by some schools. He moves with the progress of time, and therefore he knows all about the past and future, along with his present activities. There is nothing unknown to him. The conditioned souls are driven by the reactions of the modes of material nature, which are the activities of the Lord. As stated in the Bhagavad Gita 7.12, the modes of nature act under his direction only, and as such, no nature functions are blind or automatic. The power behind the activities is the supervision of the Lord, and thus the Lord is never inactive, as is wrongly conceived. The Veda says that the Supreme Lord has nothing to do personally, as is always the case with the superiors, but everything is done by his direction. As it is said, not a blade of grass moves without his sanction. In the Brahma Samhita 5.48, it is said that all the universes and the heads of them, the Brahmas, exist only for the duration of his breathing period. The same is confirmed here. The air on which the universes and the planets within the universes exist is nothing but a bit of the breath of the unchallengeable uh, Virat Purusha. So even by studying the rivers, trees, air, and passing ages, one can conceive of the personality of Godhead without being misled by the formless conception of the Lord. In the Bhagavad Gita 12.5, it is stated that those who are much inclined to the formless conception of the Supreme Truth are more troubled than those who can intelligently conceive of the personal form. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji. So in this purport, Prabhupada is explaining about the personality of Godhead in the Virata form. And he has got a form, everything is running under his direction. Maya Jakshena Prakritihi Suyite Sacharacharam. And also, Lord is saying further the three material modes of nature under his direction, but Lord is not within them, they are within the Lord. So that is also mentioned. And Brahma Samhita, Yasyeka Nispita Kal Matavalambhya Jivanti Loma Vilaja Jagadandanadaha Vishnur Mahan Saiha Yasya Kala Vishesho Govindamadi Purusham tamaham bhajami. Within a breath of time, so many universes coming from the Karnadak Sai Vishnu, and also they will be in during that exhale period and inhale period, they will all go into the body of the Karnadak Sai Vishnu. And that Karnadak Sai Vishnu is the Kala Vishesho, that is only one expansion of the Lord. And that is also mentioned here. And then further, Prabhupada is mentioning is the everything, the air, planes, the air on the universes and the planets within the universe exist nothing but a bit of the breath of the unchallengeable Virat Purusha. So because of his breathing only, we see all these things, all the winds, the windy season comes and everything. We also all breathe because the Lord breathes. So we will see these things later on because his activities are going on. That's why all of the living entities are also taking their activities are taking place and they're also breathing, they're also looking likewise. And so that is the conception we have to take as a materialistic person. Materialistic person who has observed in the materialist activities, but to realize the Lord, he has to meditate like that on the Lord's activities and Lord's Virata form. And the Prabhupada also mentioning क्लेशोदितरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखं देहवद्भिर् अवाप्यते. So to conceive formlessness, it is very difficult for the bodily concept of the living people who have got the bodies. So that's why they have to meditate on the form of the Lord. Otherwise, it is kleshodikatarastesham abhyaksakta chetasam. So that's also Prabhupada mentioned. So that is from the purport. So likewise, Sukadeva Goswami is asking Parikshit that one has to meditate on the Virata Rupa. Nadjo asya nadjo atat anuruhani mahiyasa vishwa tanu rupendra anante viryaha sustam matarishva gatirvayha karma guna pravaha. That is from Srimad Bhagavatam. We shall move on to Srila Prabhupada's daily letter. So today it is letter to Bali Mardana, January 21st, 1970, Los Angeles. Can I request who is allocated today? So today is Thursday. I think Radha Sevka Mataji is not here. Can I request other unallocated devotee to take an opportunity to read this letter? Mampi
Hare
Mataji,
Krishna Prabhu.
or Mampi Mataji, Devashish Prabhuji or Sridhar Prabhuji, just giving, we have not taken a time recently.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Mati is not here. I can try.
Sure, Prabhuji.
My dear Bali Madan, please accept my blessings. When I was in London, I received your letter dated 28 November 1969. But as there were many engagements regularly, as well as there were installation ceremony on the 14th of December, now the image of the mercy by now the mercy image of mercy of Krishna book as well as the pictures, it is not yet settled up where it is to be printed either in Japan or in our press. But I have acknowledged the letter of Dai Nippon and the copy is enclosed. I understand that you are now preparing for going to Australia, and I am so glad that you are so enthusiastic in preaching the transcendental call of Krishna consciousness. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will be upon you. Lord Chaitanya desired that this cult of love of Krishna, which is the high entity, shall be preached all over the world. As an intelligent boy, you this Krishna consciousness movement necessary for the upliftment of the human society. Due to their extraordinary materialistic way of life, the so-called civilized human society has has degraded to the position of animal. They are now dancing naked on the public stage, and so-called respectable persons are going to enjoy such performances. The animal wander here and there naked. The monkeys walk naked. Even the aborigines in the jungle, they also covered their private parts by some skin or tree or leaf. I do not know how the so-called civilized men are gliding to the stage of animal life, and still they are proud of their advancement of the education and civilization. So the disease of human society is becoming more and more acute, and Lord Chaitanya desired that the Indian should preach this cult for the benefit of human society. Unfortunately, the present generation of Indian is more attracted to the technological knowledge how or other, under the order of my spiritual master Krishna consciousness, and handed it over to American boys and girls. So I'm appealing to everyone, especially intelligent boys like you, to take up the propaganda work of Krishna consciousness movement very seriously, and it will be a great service to human being. We have got now sufficient books and literature, and our philosophy is super excellent. We are authorized, and we shall go ahead more and more. I hope this will find you in good health. Your ever Revolution, S.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hari bol.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Any takeaway points, Prabhuji?
Yeah, take your point is very simple and straightforward. Prabhu, is we are still living in this diseased society and so-called civilized society. We should try our utmost best to fulfill Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's desire to spread the Krishna consciousness, the supermost like spiritual service to everyone, so that they can come out of the disease and live, go back to Krishna, Godhead. Very well, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Very simple, straightforward. Any other points, dear devotees, you wanted to add? Malti Mataji wanted to highlight any points, takeaway points as well. Okay, so in this letter, Prabhupada also mentioning, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's, the message is all the people who have taken birth in India, so they have to spread. So that is Bharat Bhumite Haila, some verses there. So Paropakara and Janma Sadhakari, and then Paropakara. So one has to elevate himself transcendentally, and then he has to help others as well and preach this Krishna consciousness. Etavat janma sapalyam deheshu iha dehinam. And how, what pranaihi addaihi diya vacha shreya acharanam sada, using all his life and his wealth and energy, diya, intelligence, vacha, his words, shreya acharanam sada, all the time he has to act. That is etavat janma sapalyam, that is the perfection of human life. Deheshu iha dehinam, that is the people who are of the embodied material body or human body. And here Prabhupada is mentioning people going on in naked in the pubs and those things they call civilized person. That is very degrading society. That is not. All these Western societies are most of this culture, it is like going to the pubs and all these habits which are condemned in the Vedic scriptures, they're all here prominent. But somewhere or other, some people they come here for some purpose, but they stuck up in those things and struggle here. Prakriti karshati, they struggle here. They're being attracted by something, honey trap. Say, and Prabhupada is mentioning, so we have to preach the message of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that Krishna consciousness to spread. We do not take any kinds of inspirations from the any part of the world. Like everyone our body fit and that one beauty, that is not our inspirations. Our inspiration is internal. It is the consciousness, change of consciousness. Everyone wealth is showing like a beauty and everything else opulences. But what is our wealth is the bhakti, which cannot be seen with our material eyes. People can go, but behind his inner heart, there is a lots of wealth. But they are the most richest people when they are leaving their body. But other people, they are very poor. They don't have anything love for God in the heart. They have what they are attracted towards the body, home, and activities, and enjoying to this material world. There is the kurpanaha palahetavaha. They are misers. So that is what Prabhupada is explaining here, and he's appreciating Bali Madana's um, endeavor to spread Krishna consciousness in the Australia as well. So that is from my takeaway from this letter.
Prabhu, can I just complete the verse you were saying?
Yes, Prabhu.
The verse was ভারত ভূমিতে হইল মনুষ্য জন্ম যার জন্ম সার্থক করো করো পরোপকার. That means if you are born in the Bharat Bhumi, you should be like জন্ম সার্থক করো. That means you সার্থক means সার্থক is the Bengali means the full the like you are born there to serve the Paropokar means help the others by giving the Krishna consciousness. That's the meaning. Haribol Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for kindly explaining that. Any other points, dear devotees, you wanted to add? Okay, so that is from the Prabhupada's letter, and from the announcements point of view. So today evening we have got Krishna Katha at 8 p.m. with Sham Gudiwad and Ramanand Sakhu Prabhuji. That's all from the announcements from me. And dear devotees, if you have got any other updates or you wanted to share anything or any events are going on, kindly share. Yes, if there are no further updates, then we shall conclude and continue with further japa. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतिता